to another haul video. Actually, the last haul video that'll be up in 2023, if you can believe it or not. Mind blown. It's the end of the year. Oh my gosh, I have so many feelings about it. But anyway, if you're new here, hi, hello, welcome, welcome. My name is Zoe and this is my channel, Ms. Manga, where I talk a lot about manga. And yeah, today's a haul video, and before we dive into the piles and stacks I have over here, I have a couple announcements to make. Real quick, I did just join TikTok. So if you have a TikTok and you would like to follow, my TikTok is called Ms. Manga Chats. It's mostly just going to be, you know, little reviews or little things I want to chat about that like I don't feel like I can do a whole video on. Then please do join me on there. If you have a public account, I will follow back. I always feel weird about following private accounts, but yeah, just know if that's, you know, if I don't follow you, that's why probably. But yeah, I'm trying to follow all the public accounts I see. And I am doing a challenge on there, the 25 first volumes of Christmas, and I've been reading one first volume every day, and I'm going to continue all the way up until Christmas. But if you don't have TikTok, don't worry, I'm also uploading them in a truncated form to YouTube Shorts. And then in other news, I also changed my Instagram handle. So don't be confused, but just for like more continuity between everything, I changed it to Ms. Manga _pics, P-I-C-S. So like pics as in pictures. But I also thought it was fun because it's like my pics too, like, you know. But anyway, so those were the two announcements. And with that, it is officially December. Happy December, everyone. I absolutely love this holiday, if you couldn't already tell. But yeah, so let's get to those manga. I know that's what you're all waiting for. So first up, I'm going to share the art book that I got, the Oshinoko art book, and it's so pretty. It's full of lovely illustrations. I only so far have watched the anime, and I really did enjoy it. So yeah, I'll eventually get started on the manga. But yeah, and I saw this art book and I just couldn't resist it. So pretty. I love the art style. And last, in the miscellaneous kind of category, we have the last side story of Totally Captivated, Totally Peeking, Under the Sheets, Volume 2. So yeah, these giant mega, bigger than my head, for freak's sake. Izzy, she keeps nuzzling on the books and I can just tell they're just gonna go the pile of books. But yeah, so these giant side stories are so strange. But yeah, so I officially finished collecting Totally Captivated, the manhwa BL. So that's exciting. Next up, we have the Webtoons. They are full color collected chapters that were originally put online. If you don't know what they are, from Korea. And I got an awful lot of Webtoons this month, like wow. So yeah, we'll start with the one I got multiple volumes of, and that was The First Night with the Duke. I absolutely loved this one. She's trying so hard to push all my manga on the ground. I absolutely loved this one. I talk about it in my first volumes reviews. This one, talking about Webtoons that I read, first volumes. I only talk about the first volume, but I do hint because I read on to volume 2, which I just have to share this adorable little detail, the like flaps. They're so cute. I love them. But yeah, volume 2 and volume 3 that all came out at once. It's so funny. And yeah, this is my favorite one with their looks at her, just like, I don't know, it's a great detail. I love it. But yeah, I super love this one. rom-com fun energy, and if you want to hear more, go check that video out. Next up, we have an ongoing webtoon that I'm absolutely head over heels for, and that is Not So Wicked Stepmother Volume 2. And yeah, I talked about Volume 1 a while back when it came out, but I also read way further on online because I just could not get enough of this story. But yeah, so good. And the other two ongoing webtoons that I'm also really enjoying both of these and are further along, we have Why Ray Liana Ended Up in the Duke's Mansion Volume 5, and we have Villains Are Destined to Die Volume 5. So these are both kind of reincarnated into otome game, otherworld story, whatever, and I absolutely love both of these. They're really, really good. So highly recommend them. And another one that I've read further on online, A Stepmother's Marchen. I really also am enjoying this one as well. And yeah, it's given more of a family drama and stuff. So yeah. Next up are some volume 1s that I haven't read yet, but I plan to for the challenge that I talked about. And first up we have Noblesse, and we have The Dangerous Convenience Store, which is a BL, and another villainous one, The Villainess Turns the Hourglass, stunning cover. And one I have read and talked about on my TikTok already is The God of High School. I really did enjoy it, but if you want to hear more of my thoughts, go check that video out or the YouTube shorts of it. I also plan to talk about a couple of them, a couple of the first volumes, like each upcoming Saturday. But I'm only going to pick a couple, so I'm not going to be talking about every single one. So yeah, if you want to hear about what I don't talk about in those more long form content videos, then you'll have to check out one or the other TikToker shorts. Moving on to the first volume Manga, which again, I have a lot, well, manga slash manhwa, but you know, either way, I have so many. You know, I complained about not being too many in my November haul from October. They made up for it in November's, that's for sure. So the first manga I've read that I feature on my TikTok and YouTube shorts for the challenge is Lord Hades's Ruthless Marriage. It's great, I love it. If you want to hear more of my thoughts, go check those out. But I also might be talking about it in my first Saturday one because yeah, I really liked it. So but we'll see what else I read. There might be, you know, other manga that edge it out, or webtoons or manhwa or what have you. And then one I've already talked about in a first volume's review video previously, I may be a guild receptionist, but I'll solo any boss to clock out on time. I really loved the protagonist. It was funny. It was a nice adventure fantasy vibe, but I don't know, it's good. If you want to hear my thoughts, like, just go check that one out. One I haven't read yet is Neighborhood Story. I absolutely love Nana and Paradise Kiss by Ai Yazawa. So I haven't read this one yet, but I am super looking forward to it. I just really tend to love her character. She makes very realistic feeling characters. And yeah, even though the stories may be more mundane, she just pulls me in. So I'm super excited they printed something, you know, older from her, you know, that was never printed in English anyway. And I'm really looking forward to reading this one. Next up, we have the manhwa Savage Garden. So this is a, I believe, a gender, what do you call it? When, cross-dressing, like she dresses as a guy for a reason or whatever one. So yeah, I don't know much about it, but I know that, and I do sometimes like stories like that, so I'm interested in checking this one out. Another one I haven't read but I'm super looking forward to reading is this Thick Boy Innocent. It's by the same mangaka as the Midnight Children, DRCL Midnight Children one. I really enjoyed that one. I read that one in October. So yeah, very much looking forward to this one as well. And yeah, again, I saved a lot of my first volumes to be part of this challenge. So yeah, I'm really excited. Next, we have some that are BL, and a lot of these I did read and I shared them in this first volume last Monday's first volume reviews, and that is Lullaby of the Dawn. Really like this one. Depth of Field, a nice angsty high school read. And Monato's Laundry, super cute, funny, sweet, age gap story. Love it, love it. And Super Morning Star, super cute as well, rom-com energy. And then two I haven't read yet. We have Undead, Finding Love in the Zombie Apocalypse. I wanted this one to come in October, but you know what? It's not very Christmassy, but I still might read it for the challenge anyway. We'll see how I feel. And the other one is also kind of supernatural, Halloween more vibes, but it is The Black Cat and the Vampire. So these are the two BL I haven't read yet, and yeah, we'll see if I end up reading them before Christmas. Then we have some Yuri that I also talk about in this video if you want to hear more thoughts. We have Cheerful Amnesia, super cute domestic bliss. And then we have There's No Freaking Way I'll Be Your Lover Unless. So yeah. And then for the hetero romances, first up is the one I haven't read yet but plan to, and that is Sakura Saku. And it's by Io Sakisaka, who is a really well-known popular shoujo mangaka, did Blue Spring Ride, Strobe Edge. I have so many of them. She's really good at writing the sweet, heartfelt young love stories. So yeah, looking forward to that one. And then the two that I did read and is also featured in this first volume's review video, Nina and the Star. I said this the same way in the video, but it's Nina the Starry Bride. There's no and, but anyway, Nina the Starry Bride, really cute. Love what it's setting up in this one. Oh, and someone in the comments told me it's going to be an anime, so that's very exciting news too. And last up we have The Ice Guy and the Cool Girl. And this was just a short, sweet, cute start to an office workplace romance. So cute. So yeah, that's all the first volumes. Awesome. Yeah. Next category will be ongoing series that I'm currently collecting, that are currently, you know, ongoing, at least in the United States where I'm collecting them. And we have is this on purpose that it's upside down? I didn't notice this when it came in. I mean, the words are facing this way. I think did they mess up on the cover, or is that how it's supposed to be? I didn't notice it when it came in. Anyway, we have Tokyo Aliens Volume 5. Let me know if they messed up on the typing. You know, I'm not dealing with Crunchyroll, by the way. They are not emailing my friend back who's trying to get answers and get, you know, things resolved. I haven't even tried, but I assume I'd get the same treatment. And even though I had purchased the insurance on all of these, I don't even believe that they would, you know, honor it. So I haven't tried, and I don't plan on ordering from Crunchyroll. That's just my 2 cents. I decided to wait, and I'm not happy with what I've seen in a lot of things. So yeah, I don't know if this is a misprint, but it's definitely strange. And yeah, just throwing in my my thoughts on Crunchyroll because I find it so annoying. Next up, we have The Gray Man, volume 28. I'm so excited for this volume. I haven't read it yet. I really want to reread it, but then I also have so many series I haven't even read yet that I should read, so I probably shouldn't reread it, but I'm so tempted. I love The Gray Man. It's so good. Such a good show, man. Definitely recommend it. And then we got a really long title. We got, I'm giving the disgraced noble lady I rescued a crash course in naughtiness. I'll spoil her with delicacies and style to make her the happiest woman in the world. Oh my God, stop, just stop. Volume 2. So yeah, I haven't read this one yet. I did enjoy the first volume. It, you know, seemed cute, like kind of one of those just cozy slice of life cute reads. So yeah, when I feel like that, I will be reading on in this series. And then I also got Sheeply Horned Witch Romy. Witch Romy. I couldn't, you know, her face was in the way. So I couldn't read it. But yeah, I liked the first volume of this. It's definitely weird and out there, the art style, the story, everything about it. But I found it fascinating. So I'm very excited that finally volume 2 is out. So yay. Then we have Welcome to Demon School, Aruma-kun. I love this one so much. I continue to love it. Yeah, just a fun, kind of a more shonen vibe fantasy series, and I'm loving it. Then we have Call the Name of the Night. I haven't read this one yet. I haven't gotten to it, but I absolutely love what's his name? Capri, I think. And so I'm excited to have him feature. It looks like, just flipping through, that he's going to feature more heavily in this volume. So yeah, I just find him and our main girl's interactions really adorable. Speaking of adorable, we have the second volume of Me and My Beast Boss. I was so hesitant to pick up this series. I absolutely love it. I'm in love with it. I love all the characters. I think they're so cute. And we got this new character, Saiki. I don't know why, but I just insta love. Just, yeah. I'm obsessed with him. He's my new favorite character. I mean, I'm still shipping the boss and her together, but for me, I absolutely love him. Just personally. But like, the chauffeur is fine, and he's really interesting, and all the characters are so good. I just, seriously, I really enjoyed volume 2. Then we have another series I'm loving, Kaiju number 8, volume 8. So yeah, this one is another shonen jump that I am super into and loving. And speaking of shonen jump, we also have Dandadan volume 5. Yes, volume 5. And this is a fun, more comedic, weird, off the wall kind of shonen. So I love both of them. They're fun. They're just fun ones. And then we have volume 10 of The Case Study of Vanitas. Also really love this series. I've kind of fallen behind on reading it, keeping up with it, because they didn't release like volumes quickly for a while, so I don't know. It's gonna have to be a reread, I think, at some point for me. Then we have this super cute third volume of Hi, I'm a Witch and my crush wants me to make a love potion. Super excited to read this volume as well. I haven't gotten to it yet, but when I want that dose of cute, happy romance, I'm gonna pick this one up. I love it so far. And then we have Twilight Out of Focus volume 3, which is a super cute BL that yeah, I'm excited to read this one as well. And 2 more that I haven't read yet, but I'm super excited to read. I just got too many in at once that I was like, I want to read all of these, but you know, I just haven't gotten to yet. We have Windbreaker volume 2. I absolutely loved volume 1. It was super fun, and yeah, so I'm hyped to read on. I just haven't yet. And we also have The Summer Hikaru Died. The first volume was creepy and weird and got that horror element, and it was really a fun read in like that, you know, not like, yay, it was fun, but like, you know, it was creepy and interesting. So yeah, I'm really excited to read volume 2 as well. Again, just haven't got to it. so many manga, so little time to read them all. Some more ongoing series. I got Heart Gear Volume 2. Volume 1 was a decent start. It's more of a sci-fi apocalyptic world kind of vibe, and I enjoyed it, so I'm interested to read on. And then we have Boys Abyss Volume 3, and this one is another more horror, psychological, creepy vibes, but definitely interesting. And The Moon on a Rainy Night Volume 2. I also just talked about Volume 1 in that same video last Monday, and I absolutely loved Volume 1. So cute, so sweet, like just a great start to a Yuri series. I think it's going to be a fave of mine. So yeah, and then we have Mr. Villain's Day Off Volume 2. Another super thin volume, but I did really enjoy Volume 1. It's just more slice of life and cuteness, but I believe someone commented on that when I talked about it, that it does get like more story heavy, like there's more story elements to it than just like a day in the life kind of vibe. But we'll see. I still really love him and the story, mostly because it features a lot about pandas, and I love pandas. I'm such a sucker for pandas and cute things, so I really enjoyed this one. As usual, I'm taking way too long, so we're gonna do a speed run here. We got The Great Cleric Volume 6. The next volume of Tokyo Revengers, which is the omnibus of volumes 15 and 16. Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie, Volume 14. Love this one. And Zom 100, Volume 12. I can't talk about them. I keep going. Last Game, Volume 3. My Dress Up Darling, Volume 10. Then I got Twisted Wonderland, Volume 2. So I actually have to say something about this one. I didn't like Volume 1, and I pre-ordered both of them at the same time. So it's one of those cases of I had already pre-ordered it. I'm not going to go out of my way of canceling it. Maybe Volume 2 will change my mind. But I don't know. I just really didn't enjoy Volume 1. I didn't enjoy our like protagonists that we're following. Yeah, I just really like the character designs, and that's why I was really excited for this one, but I don't know if the story is going to keep me actually reading it, but we'll see if Volume 2 can change my mind. Then we have another villainous series. The villainess stands the heroes, playing the antagonist to support her faves. And this one's just another super cute villainous story. Then we have Love's in Sight. So I absolutely love this series. Super cute romance between a girl that is visually impaired and a kind of scary looking delinquent vibes kind of guy. So yeah, so cute. It's so fluffy. Love it. Then we have Sugar Apple Fairy Tale Volume 2. I read this one and it was really cute. I like, you know, it's just like a soft fantasy romance vibe, but yeah, it's a nice light read. Then we have Death Mount Dead Play, Volume 10. This series, I really like the beginning, but I definitely feel like it's one I need to binge read. So I'm waiting. I don't know when it'll end, but I'm waiting, and then I'm gonna have to binge read the crap out of it. Another villainous one. Are we surprised? No, but this is one of my absolute favorite villainous series going on right now. The Dark History of the Reincarnated Villainess, Volume 8. Just 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5. I don't know what I grade them. It changes every time, but I love this one. It's so good. It's kind of at a like slower pace in the story right now, but I'm still loving it. It makes me emotional every time I read it, and I don't know why. I'm a crybaby, but like this series, anyway, changing it up to soft and cute and saucy, we have Megumi and Tsugumi, Volume 3, just cute Omegaverse BL nonsense. And we also have Love Nest Second, Volume 1. I don't know why it couldn't just be Love Nest Volume 3 in this, but they had Love Nest Volume 1 and 2. And now we have Love Nest Second. It's strange. It's a strange choice, but I don't care because I love Love Nest. So super cute. It begins with a forced proximity, like forced living together situation as the BL setup, and yeah, I love it. I do enjoy that trope. I can't lie to you. Okay, we're on to the last group of ongoing series I'm collecting, and I got one more volume of Inuyasha, volume 13. I only need volume 11. And then Inuyasha will actually be complete. I can move it over to that category in this video, but until then, still working on it. And lastly, oh boy, I got most of what is out currently in the series Vinland Saga. These are so heavy. I have to do this in chunks. So we got volume 7, volume 8, volume 9. Then we got volume 10 and volume 11. So this was my official last order of Right Stuff. This was, I saw that they were in stock, got that extra, I don't remember what it was, 10-15% off of everything. And I decided, you know what, these are expensive books. I might as well, you know, get most of them. I think there are 2 more volumes after this. So I think we have 13 volumes total. But I figured, you know what, it's okay. I'm mostly caught up, so. Okay, so I said that was the last of it with the big ones. And then I forgot that I hadn't bought the final volume of this one series. So technically not complete, though it is, you know, actually complete. But anyway, and that is Kane Saga. So I got volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, and then volume 4, part 1. Again, we're doing weird choices. Why can't volume 4 be volume 4 and volume 4 part 2 be volume 5? Beats me, I guess. I don't know. Oh, actually I got volume 4 part 2. I need volume 4 part 1. Anyway, it's silly. It's redonkulous. And yeah, but I still need to get 1 volume so it's not complete. So that's officially the last manga that I'm currently collecting. It was a big one. I'm sorry. Next up, I got 2 danmei, which are kind of light novels, but they're Chinese BL. But yeah, they're novels. And I got volume 2 of Thousand Autumns. And then I got the 8th and final volume of Heaven Official's Blessing. I got the one that came with all the extras. So I got like the postcards of all the cover art, cute little bookmark, and then of course cute little cover. But I can't believe it's over yet, and now my cousin will bug me even more to read it. It came with a little notebook, which I'm not sure how I feel about the art. It's like, it's okay. Cute sticker sheet of all the little characters and chibi forms, and then some like posters, which I'm not gonna unfurl for you. You'll have to buy it and see it for yourself, I guess. I'm sure there's like TikToks and reels and what have yous featuring them, but yeah. Anyway, those are just 2 danmei that I got. And yeah, so on to the completed, since we ended with Heaven Official's Blessing that is now complete. So we'll move on to that category. So most of these, well, okay, so the first 2 of these that I completed, I got on eBay. I'd been wanting both of these, and they weren't great price-wise. But I found this lot, the first one I'm gonna talk about, for relatively good price. All in all, I paid probably like full price, which isn't ideal when I buy, you know, lots of eBay. I like to get a good deal, but I've been eyeing it for a while and I just decided to pull the trigger, and that is Basilisk. So this is a short 5-volume series, and it kind of sounds like a samurai battle royale fusion of like who's, you know, the top dog samurai for whatever reason that they're competing for, mixed with a Romeo and Juliet vibe. So I don't know, it just sounds great. Like, it sounds great to me, like something I would really enjoy, but I don't know if I will. So I took a chance on it. But yeah, it's complete at 5 volumes. They're nice and thick volumes at least, so I feel like I got my money's worth. But when they came, they had some lovely stickers on the back telling me how they were like at one point like $5.99. Really boiled my blood. Couldn't you have taken those stickers off so you didn't have to rub it in my face? That I paid more like the ticket price of $13.95, so probably paid about $14 for these volumes, but it's not the worst deal, and they're in really good condition. So I don't know, I just really hope I love this series. You know, when you spent a little extra, you hope it was worth it. The second and the last lot that I got off of eBay, well, the first 2 volumes I got off of Amazon. In this pile, but the rest of them I got off eBay. I did get it for a really good steal of a deal, like half price, which I think at least 2 of them are out of print volumes, which were going for like $100, you know, dollars. So that was really awesome. However, they're library copies, and usually I love a good library copy. I have a method where I get rid of all the stickers and the junk, and yeah, it's good. Usually it's a good deal, and there's not really too much wrong with those volumes. They're totally readable. These, however, were the kind I hate. I despise. I don't understand why these librarians bother to do this. They like reinforce the crap out of it. You'll see. But anyway, the 2 that I got from Amazon, I got volumes 2 and volumes 3 of Are You Alice? So I had already gotten volume 1 from my manga store years ago, and then the series started going out of print and I couldn't find the rest of the volumes I needed, so I didn't bother buying any further on in the series until I saw this lot, and then I just decided to pull the trigger and get the rest that weren't included in the lot onto the lot. So in the lot, I got the rest of the volumes needed in Are You Alice, and you can see that they are very solid. They like are reinforced with a heavy duty, like full binding sticker. I just it boils my blood. I couldn't tell by the pictures. I mean, I'm still happy, but it just annoys me because it's just not as nice. You just can't clean it up enough. But anyway, I got volume 4, volume 5, volume 6. I did try to take some of the sticker off, and I did succeed in some cases, but like in volume 7, I did not, and I ripped some of it. That's okay. So I stopped trying, not soon enough, because I ripped one even worse than that. But yeah. And then I got volume 8, volume 9, volume 10, volume 11, and the final volume, volume 12, which is the one that I really ripped his face off. It was terrible. It was so stupid. This was the one that made me go, okay, give up. Just have to give up. But yeah, I absolutely hate libraries that do this. I don't understand why they do it. It is so, makes it so firm, and I think they think it'll like last longer, you know, won't get like rips and, you know, but it's obnoxious. Oh well, I'm excited. I love Alice in Wonderland adaptations for the most part. I find them very fun to read, so I'm excited for this one now that I can actually read it. And I also love finishing a series that I unwittingly started that I never thought I'd finish, like for a decent buck. So it's all good. I'm just, you know, I'm a little miffed about it because it was stupid, but it was a good deal at least. At least I wasn't like paying an outrageous amount and then they were like the really annoying library bindings, so. Oh well. And then I have 3 more that completed some series, so I'll get those next. I got the last 2 volumes I needed to complete Grand Guignol Orchestra, Volume 4 and Volume 5. So I got that, another Kiyoriyuki series complete. Just need to get the last volume of Cane Saga and then I'll have all of them. And one that just ended and came out, the final volume of Plunderer, Volume 11. I absolutely loved what I read of this. It was another case of, I'm just gonna wait for them to finish and then I'm gonna binge this series because I think it'd be a lot funner that way. And yeah, so I really, really hope to binge read through this series now that I have it, now that it is complete. Looking forward to that. All right, one more category. And it's at least a small one, I promise. Okay, last category is standalone volumes. And I only have a couple of those, but I wanted to separate them in their own category. First up, and the one I'm so happy I could cry about, No Touching at All. I love the BL mangaka Ko Yoneda. Amazing. Amazing. I love all of the work I've read of her. Twittering Birds Never Fly being my favorite, but her standalones are also great. And this was the only one I was missing that was going for hundreds of dollars, you know. And I figured they're never going to reprint it, but June Manga did it. They reprinted it and I am so grateful. Thank you, June Manga. It's so nice to have all the English works of this mangaka, yeah, that I can just read at my leisure now. So super exciting. I mean, I already had read it online and I bought the Japanese copy of it, but yeah, it's way nicer to have it in English. Next up, we have One More Step, Come Stand by My Side. This is a collection of short stories. I haven't read them yet, but the art just, I couldn't pass it up, you know, had to grab it. Absolutely. I mean, the cover and just flipping through it, it's really unique and lovely art style. So yeah, excited to read it. Then we have one I did read, Mimi's Tales of Terror, that didn't bother to show up in time for my Junji Ito tier list video. If you want to see all other 19 volumes of Junji Ito ranked on a tier list, go check that video out. I really like that video. It's a long one, but it would be awesome if you watched it because I, you know, put a lot of time and read so much Junji Ito for it. Anyway, this one was the 20th volume that sadly came out in October but didn't get delivered to my house in time. I did write in the description below what tier I would place it in, so just make sure to read the description. And last, and one I haven't read yet that I've heard is probably going to make me emotional. We have Takopi's Original Sin. So yeah, I mean, even just the cover makes me feel like this is going to be an emotional ride, but yeah, it's a thick volume. And I just haven't gotten to it yet, but maybe in January, you know, when it calms down a little bit, maybe I'll do a couple one-shot reviews because I've got quite a few one-shots that I just haven't read yet because I've been prioritizing a lot of first volumes or complete series to read for videos and, you know, other things, but these are stacking up and so I'd love to do that. Hopefully you'll enjoy hearing my thoughts on some one-shots in January, perhaps, maybe. Most likely. Oh my gosh, I know that was a big haul, so thank you all to everyone who did watch this far. If you would be so kind, if you haven't yet, to subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy manga content, if you want to keep up with the manga that I am consuming and enjoying, then please do hit that subscribe button. I would love for the channel to get to the next milestone of 1,000 subscribers. That would be amazing. And of course, a huge thank you to everyone who's already subscribed. It means so much to me. You don't even know. And of course, if you could push that like button, the engagement is great and it lets me know that you like the content I'm making, and I will continue to make that content then. And lastly, if you comment below, comment what your favorite read from the month of November was, or what new or old volume or series you got in the month of November that you are excited to read this month. So yeah, comments are also super appreciated because they also help the algorithm, and they're also very exciting and interesting to read. I just found out about a new manga that I had never heard of. It totally slipped under my radar. I think the title was Under Ninja. I'll put it here. But yeah, that a lovely person commented about reading, and it was very like, I'm very interested and will probably check that out. And yeah, many other commenters that, you know, suggested or positively, you know, told me their positive feedback about a series or volume I was curious about. It's really awesome to read those and get some feedback, whether other ones are enjoyed by people or not, so that I might decide whether I want to pick them up or not. And with all of that being said, I hope you all have a lovely month of December, and I will be seeing you hopefully back here for a Saturday first volumes review video I plan to do on some of these first volumes that I am reading for my 25 first volumes of Christmas challenge. So yeah, I hope to see you Saturday for that one, and if not, maybe next Monday for a fun little Christmas vibes room tour. I still have to clean my room for that. It's not your problem, so that's just mine. And until next time, bye!